Happy Thursday. Happy live. Today is Jupiter Day. We are expanding. We are getting bigger, okay? We are taking our power back from everything that has been pulling us away from what we desire and putting that energy back into ourselves. If you're watching this right on time, today is January 22nd. That means there's only 9 more days left in the first month of 2026. What has happened for you this month? Are you still on track to where you want to be? Or did you kind of fall off? What's your goals? I want you to really check in with where you desire to go and what your year has looked like so far. Because there's no better time than now to get back on the horse and make things happen for you. Are you having fun? Are you creating? Are you doing what you desire to do? Or are you just falling into the same old habits, doing the same old thing that you've done year after year that is getting you nowhere fast? Really think about it. Let's pull some tarot cards, see what energy is up in the air today before we dive into today's little lesson. I'm so excited for what's coming. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. The queen of dropping cards on the floor. That's like, should be my name. So the first card that came up is the Two of Pentacles, and with the Two of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Cups. What this is telling me here is that you have a lot of different things that you'd like to do. There's a lot of avenues you could go down. There's a lot of places and things that you'd like to do and try. And I totally resonate with this because me too. You haven't really been able to stick to one thing because you're overwhelmed with the amount of possibilities that there are. And this Two of Pentacles is telling you, you don't have to choose just one. You were allowed to balance and be multiple things. You don't have to go super hard for just one goal. Cute. Thank you. You are allowed to do multiple things and balance multiple things, and it's all about this beautiful act of being able to have fun and be successful. Why not both? I always think of that taco commercial. Why not both? You can have everything you desire. This isn't a choose one and only go down one lane type of thing. Do everything that lights you up and find a really beautiful rhythm and way to balance these things. Not all work, not all play, balancing both. That's what these cards are saying to me, and I actually really love this energy because yes, I totally vibe with this. I have a lot of things that I want to do in my life. I want my business to be successful. I want to be a sexy cult leader. I want to be a pop star. I want to be performing in shows. I want to be an artist and a creative. I want to be present with my family and be an excellent mother. I want to travel the world. Do you see what I mean? There's a lot of different avenues that I want to go down. And it's possible to have all of that and so much more. You do not have to choose just one thing. In fact, you should choose everything that lights you up. Follow what lights you up, okay? Hi, welcome. This isn't about burning yourself out doing one thing and just waiting until that sticks. This is about doing multiple things at the same time. If you're just focused on one avenue and one way of doing things, you're kind of closing off all of the other doors and ways that you could go. And I know this advice is like kind of unconventional. This isn't what most people would tell you to do. Most people would tell you to pick one thing and stick with it. But I'm here to tell you, no, babe. Explore, create, go down all the different avenues, try new things. You never know where it's gonna lead you, okay? And it's about balancing. Balancing. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Put some over here, and you know, go with the flow. This isn't 1 year. It's a time to create. It's a time to experiment and explore and try new things. So this energy is perfect and maybe not what you've ever heard before. So I love that I can give you some unconventional wisdom through the cards. Let's get a beautiful oracle card from this deck, my latest and greatest deck. I am obsessed with these. They're beautiful. Like little diamonds. Like, how freaking fun is this? Okay, let's see what we got for you. So I want to hear, like, what avenues are you going to explore this year? As I shuffle these cards, go ahead and pop in the chat. What avenues are you going to explore this year? What different things are you going to try? I want to know. Are you having more fun? Are you starting a business? Are you auditioning for shows? What avenues are you exploring this year? Okay, let's see. Got a couple more cards here for you. Okay, we have the riddle and the animal. These are your next cards. This is a new deck, so I'm not entirely sure what they all mean, which is why I have my guidebook here, and I will read out of the guidebook and then put my own flavor into what this is saying for you. But go ahead and tell me in the chat, like, what avenues are you exploring this year? What different things do you want to try that is outside of your comfort zone, that is outside of what you normally do? We'll start with the riddle. When the riddle is present, one must stop searching for the right answer. Okay, right off the top, yes. It cannot be found, and ultimately, it is not important. Rather, there must be a shift from the literal to the metaphorical, from logic to mythic. You are thinking too small and literally about the situation. The riddle card appears when the energy is deep and mysterious, like the elusive wisdom in a Zen koan. Koan? Never heard that word before. I'll be looking it up after this. Focusing harder will not do it. Neither will increased effort. Time, surrender, and humor are your only allies. What feels like the most pressing dilemma won't reveal its deeper wisdom for a long time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Eventually, you'll learn a profound lesson from the riddle. For now, get comfortable with the limitations of your intellect and the reality of not knowing. It may, in fact, be the only reality there is. Hello, good morning. Okay, so what this is telling me is quit thinking so hard. Quit trying to force outcomes. In fact, like this little guy, I've always seen of him like as a jester. Like he's juggling, he's having a good time, he's wearing a funny hat, he's out there doing a little show, doing a little dance. I think this is more about having fun in the process, not being so serious about where you're headed, not like thinking so logically, but allowing magic to take place, allowing yourself to balance between the mystical and the logical, and really playing in the fun side of life, having more fun. Like all of these cups, they're filled with silly things, snakes, floating heads, castles, beads, like random things, funny things. I want you to explore the more fun, the more entertaining side of life. I don't want you to be so, serious, so logical. So like, this is how I'm going to make my goal happen. This card is telling me actually the way to make your goal happen is to just enjoy the process, not be looking for the right answer, but have more of a creative, explorative mindset. Experiment, play, create, follow what feels good in your body. Don't do things because somebody tells you that's the way to do them. Do things because you are exploring new ways to bring your dreams to life. Hi, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Which is fun and totally the energy I'm feeling for this year. So have more fun. If you're getting stuck in your old habits and your old ways of being, it's probably because you are looking at things too seriously. Can you play more? Can you invite more fun into your life? Can you stop searching for the right way to do things and just do things because they feel good? and learn to laugh in the process. Like, how freaking fun. So fun. I'm loving this energy. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. This is the stuff. This is really the stuff. I just want you to know that, like, wherever you're headed, tell me what your big goals are. It's not that serious. Life is not that serious. We are allowed to have fun in the process. I feel like as we get older, we forget how important play and fun is, and really, that is the whole point of life. Being a mom and having a toddler is really teaching me so much about how natural play is, how natural having fun is, and how society just tries to beat that out of us in order for us to conform and do things their way. But their way is not working. If you look at the world today, we all know that their way does not work. It's time to find a new way, to explore, to create, to find new ways of doing things. And that's what this is all about. Love it. Okay, let's read this one, The Animal. And then we'll get into some tapping. We'll do some EFT on all of this. Move it through our body, get it in our soul and our system. Okay, there's so many cards in this deck, you guys, like so many cards. Okay, here we go. The Animal. We are mammals. The hair on our chest and between our legs reminds us so. We try hard to deny our unrefined animalistic nature. Yet through this archetype, we tap into power and direction. Activating the animal within means reawakening our relationship to nature in the most broad and embodied sense. Drinking from waterfalls, roaring at the moon, opening eyes underwater, eating berries from the vine. The life force of our planet begs us to set down the devices, the constraints, and the social constructs, and remember the warm blood that pulses through our veins. The animal longs for breath, food, procreation, and physicality. It wants soil under our nails and starlight on our skin. If this all sounds terribly unsophisticated to you, take note that it is said that when Buddha became enlightened, he roared like a great lion. Okay, yeah, this is so good. This is so freaking good. This card is saying to me to follow your instincts, follow what actually feels good in your body. Oftentimes, what society tries to place on us, the conditioning that our parents, our teachers, our peers gave to us, does not feel good in our body. Like I said, watching my daughter play, that is natural. Playing is natural. Having fun is natural. Indulging in pleasure and what feels good is entirely natural. And that is where I want you to focus your energy. Not on getting the thing, doing the things, following your logic, doing the practical thing that everybody wants you to do, but instead tuning into your own desire, turning off your phone, getting in your body, moving your body, and feeling what comes up from that point. Play, laugh, explore, experiment. That is really like the key themes for today's reading. That's what I'm seeing here for you. So yeah, you have a lot of opportunity and a lot of possibility ahead of you, and I just want you to remember, laugh, have fun. Life is not so serious. We are allowed to explore. We are allowed to play. In fact, please play. Please explore. The answers are not going to be revealed to you through hard work. The answers will be revealed to you through following your desire, following your nature, following what feels good in your soul. Let's do some EFT tapping on this subject, get it really into our bodies. I'm loving this. Get some water. If you don't have some nearby, grab some and then come back. Take a big, huge sip, literally 10 gulps. Water's so good. It helps you move things through your body, hydrate you, your skin, your insides, everything. And it's also very important for tapping, which is what we're going into now. If you've never done tapping before, all you need to do is follow me, where I'm tapping on my body, what I'm saying. We're going to take this reading and get it into our nervous system, into our auric energy field. Yeah, let's do it. Start on the side of the hand. I have been working so hard. I have been looking at things from a very logical point of view. I've been so serious. And even though I have been so serious and so logical, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. And I choose a new way of doing things. I choose play. I choose exploration. I choose creativity. And I choose to follow what feels good. Lovely. Take a big deep breath in. Hold it. Close down your eyes. Exhale. And tune into your body. On a scale of 1 to 10, how possible does it feel for you to have fun and get what you want? Scale of 1 to 10. Check in, let a number come up. Put it in the chat, and then drink some more water. We're gonna tap through our body. I have big dreams. I came to this world to do huge things. And the big dreams I have scare me a little. So I've been trying to logic my way out of them. Suffocating the magic from my life and focusing solely on what I can do rather than who I can be. I feel like I have to hustle and force. But I know that's not true. In fact, the more I play and have fun, the closer I am to the life I desire. So I'm choosing to tune into my body. To play, to dance, to sing. To follow what feels good and pleasurable. Because I know when I follow what feels good and pleasurable, I am on the right path. The path of ease. The path of flow. the path of miracles. So instead of making mile-long to-do lists, I'm going to ask myself what I truly want. And then I'm going to do it. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to feel pleasure. The most pleasure I've ever felt in my entire life. I'm going to laugh. And have fun. Deep belly laughs. And play like I played when I was 5 years old. I'm not going to let life beat the fun out of me. I am reclaiming the power of pleasure. The power of play. And the power of magic. The more I open myself to feel good and to experiment and create, the more miracles will drop into my life. And so it is. Beautiful. Take a big deep breath in. Close down your eyes and exhale out. Check in with your body again. On a scale of 1 to 10, how possible does it feel to have fun and get what you want? Pop your answer in the chat or the comments. I love you so much. If you enjoyed this, tarot, tapping, coaching, we do all of this on a much deeper scale inside of my community devoted to desire, where we essentially take you from living a burnt out life, doing what everybody else wants you to do, and taking your power back into yourself and what you actually want. And I guide you through the whole process. It is tons of fun. So you can join at the link in the description box. I'll see you there. We do this once a week for an hour, and you can be coached live by me. I love you, I love you, I love you. I'll see you next week. Enjoy your weekend. Laugh, play, have fun. You don't need to be so serious, okay? What can you do just for the sake of joy? Go out and do that. I'll see you soon.